my friend. How's it
Poquito.
going?
Todo bien, Carlitos. Todo bien, señor.
Contento, my bad. This way we're gonna keep it in English. It's super short and
Yeah.
sweet, man. Just wanted to congratulate you, bro, for the 10K. I know that was a big deal. That was a big deal for you personally, since we met originally. So it's been 1 year, bro, since we had our first initial call. It's been 1 year.
Yeah.
So I wanna hear from you, from your lips, from your person, from your journey, how how it feels to be in that transformation before and after, when you originally joined this program and you had your entire research and the desire, the feeling of, I want to be able to feel and wake up one day knowing that I am a five-figure earner, to now then actually that moment in which you got the contract offer and you now wake up every day knowing that you became that person. I want to hear from you that entire journey.
Yeah. So now let me warm up first. Yeah, it's a very deep question. Trying to do just retrospective of this past 365 days. When we first met, I would like to say I was not in a very bright place, spiritually and emotionally, and you saw that in my eyes. I remember you telling me, "Bro, you look like you want to cry." And if it is so evident, something is wrong, like in the misalignment that you have, not just in your professional life, like in your personal life, personal objectives, everything. Dude, I was traveling the world. That was a year ago. I was in Switzerland. I was in France. I was visiting people that I wanted to visit. Like I was having a great time, you could say, if I posted like those things in social media. But still, like something was missing, like a piece inside. Some of the gears they were not gearing correctly. So the reason why I say this is because even though the 10K per month they feel great, like uh, they're not the they're not the meat and the meat and the substance of like the change that I have felt in this past year. It's been more um, like the way of feeling. What's it called? The feeling of I'm trying to find the word. Just like accomplishment. I think it's a feeling of accomplishment, and not just that. It's like thanks to the community that you've been building. I know that there's been lots of people um, that they start working with you and they reach the goals that they've set with themselves. Uh, like I've seen it from the inside. How um, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, man. I struggle so much with these in perspectives.
Yeah.
Um, I
It's like a dream, you know. It's like before you have this need to prove yourself, everyone else, your own word, and to be on the other side is almost like a psychedelic trip.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh man. So I'm trying to ground myself back to the question, like, how does it feel? Like the things that have changed. I think in terms of self-esteem, in terms of like valuing my own work, um, I like I've had times in my like even before becoming a software developer when I was doing literally welding and wiring machines in the dirt, earning 1,000 per month. Um, I knew like I wanted to do more than just automating the muscle, but like being involved in the business. Like not. I don't want to use technical words, man. I don't know why I default to saying them. Oh, I'm
So
lost. Yeah.
if you were to see yourself on the other side of a table right before you actually joined the program, before that one step, like, I need to make an investment in myself, I need to actually pay this guy that I don't really know all this money, even though I'm in this funky place. What
Hmm.
would you say to that version of you now that you're here on the other side of the building, on the other side of the story, the hero's journey? What would you tell yourself a year earlier?
Yeah. I'm gonna stop looking at the corners of my room and I'm gonna stare at you right in the eyes. Hopefully that helps me stay more focused in the answer, right, man? So, when we first met, you remember I had a coaching business. Well, not too much of a coaching business. It was kind of like a coding boot camp. And like if I had to go back today with how AI has transformed the lives of developers, I like that was a dead end doing like a coding bootcamp with the way that I was doing it, not just like the technologies that I was using, but also the mindset that I had at the moment of trying to do everything myself. That kind of person that has to do the sales, the leads, the nurturing, then actually closing the sales, building the program, go doing the follow up with the students. That's impossible to do as a single person. And even nowadays, if you have like agents that automate all of that, it still lacks the human component of having a community. So that is one of the biggest things that I have learned from you and like your colleagues, that the value behind the community is immune to all these things that are coming with AI. That authenticity, the like the essence of just being around other people, slowing the fuck down, like stop the rush, stop trying to like keep up to date with all of these tools that come up every 10 seconds. Slow the fuck down, figure yourself out, and like it is very important that you I still remember when the golden circle analogy that you shared with me of like starting deep inside the circle start with why. I know you got that from you shared the resource with me. You got that from Simon
Simon,
Sinek.
Simon,
Yeah,
Simon.
Mr. Simon. Um, and then from that strong reason why, you start to figure out like how and what you want to do with yourself. But even if today I stop being a software developer, if I stop being, I don't know, a contractor, or like you're not consumed by the work that you do, even if you stop doing that because of a disability or because you're tired of it, whatever, I would still be a humble person with, man, I wrote this down. Like I would still be very passionate. I would still be in an essence a curious person that is eager to keep learning, to keep discovering the world, not doing it by myself. Hopefully bringing people to along with me. And that vision of myself, that building of self-esteem wouldn't have been possible if I hadn't met you guys, my guy.
10K is one hundred
Yeah.
twenty thousand dollars a year, bro.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
One hundred twenty
But
thousand dollars. Wait a
that's
second.
an yeah. Come on.
120K, $120,000 a year, homie, is the salary of a doctor in the States. So like 7 years of high USA, high level to make the money that you're making.
From home, and yeah, and with a lot of flexibility, um not just in terms of like you have a free schedule, but like having ownership of the projects that you're involved in. And yeah, really, I know that money is important, um but like having time for yourself, well, not having time for yourself, but having the ownership over your time. I think that's where the true goal is, that you know what you're doing. Like, you're not just not no one knows what they're doing at 100%, but being conscious, being super conscious of how you're investing your time in your time here in Earth.
Yeah, man. So,
Yeah.
homie, I am incredibly proud, and to me, it's been a great year to be your mentor, but more like your friend, and to see the ups and downs, to see how much you actually looked for real deeper meaning in everything that you do, to then see you actually becoming a 10K earner, bro. Thank you for the trust. Thank you for having the big cojones to put in the work. Thank you for having the humility to be coachable, because you were Mr. I run a business, and we had to take our time to make tough decisions, letting go of things.
Mhm.
So,
This
what
is
would you
a ongoing journey. Yeah.
agreed? So, if someone is in that liminal place, in that phase of like they had a one-on-one with Charlie, an initial call, they're thinking about it, the moment before the step to making that commitment and making that investment and making the step of like, I'm gonna follow the program and I'm gonna actually do it. What would you say to that person who's still thinking about it?
That you Some people get scared of like having to stick to a schedule or following. There are many kinds of people. There are people that really like that structured approach of A, B, C, D, all the way to the C. And you'll start seeing results somewhere along the way. Some people start seeing them from the very beginning, from point A. Some people start to see them at X, or yeah, like way in the deep end. But I will tell someone that like, you don't like, working with you is very special, because it's like, for me, I I cannot say that I was very obedient and strict about following a program, but at no point I felt like I was missing the support. I was always backed up by my, like, I shared my experiences, and I always got feedback. I always felt great joy in sharing the things with my partners, and hopefully they felt joy in sharing those things with me too. Um, so what I want to say is that it's not about following a procedure. Like, you're not following a recipe, you're not following a procedure. You are it's like in business, you're making an investment in yourself. It's not a linear path. It's, of course, you have full control over, you have absolute control over how fast you go, about in which direction you walk to. You can change at any point. Like, if you decide that you were making a mistake, um, in like, in any decision that you made in life, it can be professional, it can be personal, whatever. Um, you, I don't know, you're an old soul, man. I don't know. I cannot explain it. I don't want to explain it. I just want to say that you are an old soul in the terms of being incredibly wise, incredibly perceptive of people's feelings, and it's not reading the mind. It's just like getting the tiny hints of what a person really wants to say. That makes an amazing mentor, an amazing an amazing teacher, and an amazing partner. I consider you uh, a partner in my journey of
Oh yeah,
professional
oh yeah. That's
development.
what everything. That's always what I say. Is like I'm not gonna fucking spend time with you 3, 6, 1 year of my life, just like wishing I don't ever fucking see your face. Like everyone in here, man, is friends.
For what it's worth, uh, that is, it's not something that has value in in like the like, sorry. For what it's worth, saying that I consider you a fundamental part of my life, even though we haven't never seen each other's faces. It is, you should take that as a great honor, and I hope you do.
I do, friend. I do, and to me, this every time I have a call like this with someone that I saw struggle, and we were in this dark places sometimes, and the ebbs and flows of getting better in life. To get from you, bro, these words, and to see that now, you're making fucking 10K a month, knowing how hard it is for some people.
It
Um,
is, yeah. You have to be grateful to yourself too.
exactly.
Yeah. I still want to hear, like, uh, how do you feel? Like, you see with your eyes, and you hear from your students the impact that you've had on their lives. And I'm just one case. Uh,
How it feels like all of the pain that I had to go through when I was younger, and all of the pain that you had to go through when you were younger, yielding, or in my case, selling fucking chicken empanadas, that we had to put in so much work to become this person. It just makes it perfect to see the pain turned into purpose, bro. Makes everything make sense. Gives me a feeling of the fact that I suffer had a meaning.
yeah, but it is not built upon pain. It was transmutated into a beautiful thing.
Into purpose, yeah. That's in closed doors. That's how I see myself. Like, hey, all the pain turned into this purpose thing. And it's nice to wake up in the morning knowing that I have friends that are fucking geniuses, amazing developers, that I am one message, one WhatsApp message, one phone call from getting some support. It makes me feel like I have this big soldiers, like these big things, just like if I ever need some help.
You're covered. Yeah.
Friend, I don't want to take too much of your time. I just high respect, bro. Just respect and well deserved. I told you when I met you, man. I told you when I met you. Just these little changes, these small things, all together into fucking 10K.
Yeah. We're still going. We're still going strong. And yeah, it is very pleasant to have these moments to take a look back and share with you.
All right, homie. I gotta prepare for the call later. Much love to
Mhm.
you, and I'll ping you very soon.
Yeah.
GG. Cheers.
GG's. Bye.
Ciao.